Hey, it's Faye. It's your girl. I just didn't know what to film. Kind of been stressed, and I just really thought about being completely transparent. I think this video is more so towards creators and influencers because not a lot of us talk about it. But it wasn't until the other night where I was streaming on Twitch and Dre, he was in the chat and we were kind of talking a little bit about how YouTube has been, and I guess that kind of inspired this video, but also like this has been an ongoing thing in my mind for over maybe a year now. It has gotten the best of me. What really triggered this was basically just not knowing what to film, and I struggle with this every week. It's like I'm so confused on what to film and where this channel's going, what this channel's niche is anymore, that it like stresses the fuck out of me. And I know that sounds so first world, but it's all I know. You know, I've been doing this for years now and it's literally all I know. I don't know, like I get in my head and I don't even want to talk about it because I feel like I sound stupid. Don't get me wrong, I love filming like body positive videos and try on hauls for short, stubby, thick girls like me because that's literally my body type, stout. But I don't know, I feel like I kind of want to rebrand, but to what, you know? I just feel very lost in the heat of it all, and it feels lonely. I just feel like not a lot of influencers who've been on this platform for a long time and kind of grew up on this platform don't want to admit that YouTube is kind of going down for us, and it's embarrassing to admit, and I kind of feel ashamed having to say that aloud because for a lot of us, ever since I guess quarantine, our channel's just kind of like dipped downward. It's hard not to take that personal, and it sounds very superficial, materialistic, but it really does affect, at least for me, like me mentally. That's the scary part, because then you have to try to find this balance of support. As much as YouTubers don't want to admit, this is our livelihood. This is how we financially sustain ourselves, because there's such a big dip for a lot of us. Not all of us. I mean, I have friends who are doing amazing. It does feel embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie, and it's hard to admit that aloud online for viewers and for them to see. I'm just gonna be brutally honest. I do feel like some people are watching you to see you fail. I am definitely more anxious about what the future might hold. It just sucks knowing that some people really are wishing that upon you and they're watching you. And again, it's not like an easy thing to talk about, because I think we, as in like influencers who are experiencing this, we're trying not to show it. It's completely fine though, because you know, life is still good. And of course, I'm blessed and grateful with all the opportunities that still do come my way. I do not take it for granted anymore. I said this on Twitch, but in the prime of my YouTube career or whatever, when I was like 22, 23, around that age, I did take opportunities for granted, for sure. Although I'm not discrediting myself, because I worked my ass off. It's just like a different time, and it freaks me out thinking that within like a couple years this can change. Like, where am I gonna be in a couple years later down the road? I feel very like raw. These are inner thoughts that people shouldn't know, but I'm sharing it, so it makes me feel like vulnerable. I don't know, like I said, like influencers don't like talking about this aloud because it makes them look weak, uncertain of themselves. I don't know what the future holds, and I don't know if YouTube is gonna be forever. Of course, I have all these ideas to branch out and do other things. It's just a matter of doing it, and because I've been in this anxious mindset for so long, I just don't want to face it. That prevents me from getting shit done, basically. Very normal. I feel like all of us are like that. That's why I kind of want to encourage some of you guys here on YouTube that have been very, you know, loyal to this channel, which I really, really appreciate you guys, because whether you choose to like me or still support me or not, like, I just want you to know that I am so grateful and I still love you, because you guys have changed my life. I know that complaining about this isn't gonna look the prettiest. I am still very fortunate and lucky. Even though it's like taboo, I think it's like fair to share. And I feel weak, okay? Everybody's problems are valid. At the end of the day, we shouldn't compare the weight of one's burden to another. It is embarrassing though, I'm not gonna lie. It's a hard pill to swallow already by yourself. But then you know what? Like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just life. Shit happens. It's funny because people are always like, why don't you just start an OF and become an accountant? I'm so close. You know, don't be shocked if one day I'm like, you know what? I've just been feeling so like alone in this situation. And the thing is, like, I can't help but take it personal. Even professionally, I feel kind of like not neglected, but just not as important because my numbers aren't there anymore. It's hard to not make that about your worth. So it's been a while now where I just haven't voiced this issue. I need to do a better job at confronting those things, whether if that's to myself or to others. I just need to do a better job standing up for myself. My sister like always says this, advocate for yourself. No one else is gonna do it, so you have to stand up and like voice your concerns, ask for help. Like, I'm so scared to utilize the tools in front of me because I don't want to look weak. Besides the pride and ego, it's just kind of like I don't want to be troublesome or a burden to anyone else. So I don't know, I guess I'm just like finally reaching a place where I'm just tired of pretending. I would love if you guys can leave any advice, and if you're an influencer, how you've been feeling, and if this is something that's been hard for you to swallow as well. I just want to let you know that I'm here for you. Doing social media is such a wave of instability, regardless if that's emotionally, mentally, and financially. But keep your head up. Whatever you put your mind to, you can make it happen. And I know that it's just like, it's so hard to face that I just try to ignore it at all times because I just don't want to deal with that internal suffer. Definitely feels like a spiral. I'm gonna start taking more responsibilities, and I feel like now's the best time because I'm kind of voicing this to you guys. I just want to be accountable for my actions and take initiative. Also, I'm not seeking out for sympathy, so please don't think I'm doing this for you guys to be like, oh, let me butter her buns. Ooh. I think honesty is the best way to connect. And you guys know how open I am. Like, I literally don't hide shit. I encourage you guys to follow me on Twitch. It'd be amazing. We do stream now on Mr. Twitch. I am finding a lot of joy through that platform that I haven't felt in so long through any social media platforms. It's like refreshing to me to just be able to be myself, talk in real time, and bond with you guys. The Linda fam on Twitch and Discord, I am so close to. I know you guys by username. We continue conversations we had like weeks ago. I know about your lives. I ask you about the guy you're seeing on Wednesday, like things like that. Twitch has definitely become a place where I feel happy to be on, and I don't stress about it. I look forward to it. Like, I'm excited about it. And so I do encourage you guys to follow me there if you want. Yeah, she's a streamer now. I don't game. Unless you want to play Pictionary and Royal Match, Mario Kart, fine, we'll do that. But besides that, like, I literally just get on my phone and talk to you guys. It's like a FaceTime call. I love this big little sisterhood, and I want to continue being that. Even though I don't know where YouTube is going or if I'm ever gonna quit, I don't want to, but you know, mentally, I don't know. Even if I become a streamer, even if I become an OF accountant, who the fuck cares? I will have the ones who really, really care about me there, and I just want to show gratitude towards that. There's no objective to this video. It's just literally to get my feelings out. That's it. I shall stop being so self-deprecating and get my shit together. Let's do this. Let's do this. We got this. Anyway, bye. Love you.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of just a bit.